Did you get paid today, and are you satisfied with your paycheck? Because if you're not satisfied, guys, we at the end of the year. Now, I understand it's tough, the economy tough. Everybody want, the presidency to change. I understand all that, but some of us have still found a way to continue winning even during bad times. Let me review my paycheck. I do this every Friday. I've been doing this since 2015. So if you don't like me showing my paycheck, this ain't the channel for you because you're 9 years too late. All right, I grossed $1,960.26. Of course, y'all know they gotta take their taxes out, send that over to Uncle Sam. Hopefully, they take my tax money and send it down there to North Carolina to help them folks out down now. I just wish I was a motor carrier right now because they saying that this devastation, this hurricane that went on down there, Helene, is now the second most deadly. I don't know if it's, I wouldn't say deadliest, but the second most costly. That's not the word I'm looking for. It's right under Hurricane Katrina as far as the amount of damage that's been done and how much it's going to cost to get everything back together. So I know this is a massive event for insurance adjusters. They going to make an absolute killing. Everything that I made this year, they probably made that 4 or 5 times in just 90 days. Okay, so I saw a trucker GM. He left up out of Colorado. He over there in the Carolinas with his RV. So but he didn't talk about insurance adjusting though, for whatever reason. He I forgot what his video was about, but I noticed he over there in the Carolinas too. So I know why he over there is to do insurance. But hopefully he come and give us an update on the money and the claims and things like that. Sometimes I debate, should I just go and quit now and run my black tail down now, because I already got job offers for me to go down now. I shared that with some of y'all. I shared some of the text messages with some of y'all. But I'm stuck here, Mr. Charles, trying to get this tax paperwork. That's what I'm saying. If I wouldn't try and get this tax paperwork, boy, I'd quit today and be gone. But anyways, so like I said, I grossed $1,960 in after health care, vision, dental, a little bit of life insurance, 401k, and taxes, Social Security, Medicare. What else they take? Whatever else I'm missing, just say taxes. After all that is taken out, I'm left with $1,422.81. Now, most people say, Andrew, that ain't no money. Well, it is some of the lowest money I ever earned. But see, here's the thing about it, guys. Although it's not a lot of money on the paycheck, if you already got money in the bank account, then you'll be okay. If you already, let's just say you got $50,000 sitting in your bank account already. Well, add another 1,400 to it. It's not gonna really, it's not. You're not bothered. Versus somebody that's paycheck to paycheck trying to make it off 1,400. That's a totally different ball game. So, okay. Oh, and then I just give you an idea of some of the other fuel haulers at my particular company, what they paychecks is looking like. So the $1,960 that I grossed, that's 60 hours of work. Okay, so for my guys that's over here that also are local drivers home every day working 60 hours. If you had $31 an hour, they gross $2,170. If you had $36 an hour, they gross $2,500. And this is what they're gonna do every single week like clockwork. Y'all been watching my videos now. Y'all can pretty much guess my paychecks at this point. Now for my OTR drivers that work over here, that's they not home every day. They OTR. They still do their 34-hour reset, but the ones that's OTR, they at 36 an hour. They work 80 hours. Okay, they're gonna do their 70 hours, take their 34-hour reset, then they get a little bit. They can get up to 84 hours before that 7th day is over with. Okay, so I just did 84. I did 80 hours instead of 84. So at 80 hours, at 36 an hour, they'll be at 3,600 gross, and then they get per diem too. I believe it's $50 a day every day that they out on the road. So 50 times 7 days, that's $350. That goes with the gross. So for my guys working 80 hours, fuel hauling, OTR, they would have grossed $3,950. Okay, and like I said, the OTR drivers, y'all know how it works. It's just like doing drive-in OTR, except for these guys got a more incentive to keep moving. So after they 10-hour break is over here, they gonna go on duty. At 10:01, they on duty. Why? Because they getting paid. Versus, let's say I'm working with the Russians and I take my 10-hour break, y'all still may be waiting on Vladimir Putin to find you a load. So at 10:01, you ain't on duty because you still waiting for, Vladimir Putin to find you a load. At 10:01 over here, they hit on duty, they getting paid, okay? So, and that's just the ones that's not doing the hurricane relief. That's just basic OTR, wherever they at, okay? Now, the ones that's doing hurricane relief, only thing I can say is those guys should be at $4,000+ okay? Because they gonna be more than 80 hours. Now, how many more hours over that 80? They don't have to do the 34-hour reset because they under that exemption. So that means instead of working with 5 days and then coming back on that 7th, they working all 5 days, the 6th day and the 7th day, okay? And they don't have to do the 10-hour break. I believe they have to do 8 hours. I'm not too sure. I have to go look at the exemption, but that 34-hour reset out the window. So those guys is just, only thing I can say is 4,000+. My guess would be a lot of those guys is grossing $5,000 or more right now. We're just gonna say on about 5,000. If I had to take a guess, $5,000, okay? And you say, Andrew, that's a lot of hours. They're in a sleeper truck, okay? They not worrying about sleep. They gonna get their sleep. There's a lot of ways to get some sleep and get paid for it. Come on now. Y'all know how it is. They gonna pull over and take a 2-hour nap on duty. They gonna get paid to sleep now. But I'm not an OTR driver, so I wouldn't know nothing, Mr. Charlie. Don't put that on me, Mr. Charlie. I don't know nothing about that. Don't put that on me now. I don't want to give y'all no bright ideas. Rocket Lab, we up 7% on Rocket Lab. I got that in my Roth RA. Serve Robotics, we up 5% today. My Roth RA account is at an all-time high right now at 35%. 35% on the Roth RA. I got Rocket Labs and I got Serve Robotics over there. I ended up putting real small single stocks over in the Roth RA account because when those how can I put it? When I say small, I mean $10 or less. When those stocks move just $1, it's a lot of money, okay? And Rocket Labs, they in competition with Elon Musk, SpaceX. So if y'all don't know what Rocket Labs is, just go on YouTube. They got their own YouTube channel. Type Rocket Lab in. You'll see them shooting them renewable rockets. They coming for you, Elon Musk, and they coming for you. And I got to be invested. So I got my money in Rocket Lab. Serve Robotics. If y'all don't know what that is, they taking over on TikTok over there in Los Angeles area. That's that little robot with the food in it. It's got the food. It's driving itself, coming to your house over there in Los. They putting them Uber Eats drivers out of business. They coming for you. For all my Uber Eats, my Instacart, Serve Robotics is coming for you, and I'm invested because I gotta get a piece of that. I gotta get a piece of that. So I don't know what to tell y'all, man. Y'all competing with robots now. If y'all ain't seen the self-driving robot that's delivering food over there in Los Angeles, hey, I just make sure my money in, okay? And then of course FTC. Yesterday I told you I bought in at FTNC at a large amount. We went up to $176, which I was up about $500 this morning, but I was asleep. But it came down to like 172 now. But what else? Oh, okay. Moving on to the next piece of information. Landline Magazine by OIDA. Okay, OIDA. Okay, what is OIDA talking about? Okay, heavy burden EPA to rescind heavy-duty emissions rule. Okay, lease drivers, pay attention. Okay, what are they trying to do? What are they trying to do? Greenhouse gas emissions standard, heavy-duty vehicles, phase 3. Phase 3, baby, phase 3. Let's talk about it. According to a recent study, it will cost nearly $1 trillion in infrastructure investment alone to fully electrify the U.S. commercial fleet, which does not include the expense of purchasing new semis. Additionally, the cost for an electric semi-truck averages over $400,000, while a comparable diesel Class 8 truck costs around $180,000 brand new. Lease drivers, pay attention. You go lease a brand new truck right now at Prime Meek. Truck should cost about $180,000. Now I understand after you calculate the math and the lease payments, it'll come up to like $250, $275, something like that. But understand, lease drivers, brand new truck costs $180,000. When these new electric semi trucks come out, $400,000. So check this out, lease drivers. When you at Prime Meek leasing these brand new electric trucks, okay, after your lease payments is over, you gonna pay this man, $600,000, $700,000, $800,000 for a truck. Okay, that's how much you gonna be paying Rob Lowe for a truck. I told y'all before how y'all paying $1,200, $1,000 a week now in truck payments. When these electric trucks hit, you need to be prepared to pay $2,000 a week for this truck. There is no taking care of the family, okay? You're not going to be a father of nothing no more, okay? You're going to be in that truck, living in the truck. They ain't no home time. You got to come up with $2,000 a week to pay for it. Let me reread it again. EPA announced its final rule, formerly known as Greenhouse Gas Emissions Standard for heavy-duty vehicles, Phase 3. The new truck emission standards apply to heavy-duty vehicles for model years 2027 through 2032. Okay? Guys, we're going to be in 2025. They finna come out with the 2026 Freightliners, okay? Now, right now, I believe the 2025s are already out. I'm not too sure on the new trucks. But 2027, okay, which should be next year. Is it next year? 2025? They come out with 2026? No. You got another year after that, okay. Commonly referred to as a zero emissions truck, electric and hydrogen fuel trucks guys, y'all done seen JB Hunt. They done ordered they electric trucks. Some of y'all done seen them. I believe Knight done ordered some. Prime Meek most definitely they gonna definitely order some, because the reason why Prime Meek is gonna go all electric is simply because he's got a model to where everybody to get a CDL come pay for his trucks, and that model is gonna work for the rest of eternity. Okay, that model will never go away. Earth will be gone before he get rid of that model. Okay, so just be prepared. Right now, $180,000 is how much a diesel truck costs brand new. Okay, 2027, when them trucks hit the lease line or whatever they call it, $400,000. Okay, that's how much it's gonna cost Rob Lowe. How much you gonna pay for it? $600,000, $700,000, $800,000. Okay, so just be prepared. Just let your family know what it is you're gonna be doing when this lease come up. And don't worry, it'll be plenty of YouTubers around to help coach y'all into how to make those payments, how to pay the $2,000 a week. We'll make sure you know all about the ELD, and at 10:01, you need to be up. You got to be up at 10:01 so you can get that freight move for Rob Lowe. You can make his money. You ain't making no money. You don't, because freight's still gonna be paying what it's paying now. So how you gonna pay for the truck? Or you just gonna drive the truck to pay the truck payment? There won't be no money for you. That's not why you lease. You don't lease a truck to put money in your pocket. You lease a truck to put money in whoever owned the truck pocket. Okay, so that's who's gonna get paid. Okay, so that's from the lease drivers. Okay, and I'm not making it up, guys. That's like I said. This is Landline Magazine by Oida. Okay, page 21 on the August September 2024 edition. Says heavy burden. Let's see. Got it highlighted down here. So just something to be aware of. Now Trump. For my guys that's all for Trump. He is talking about doing away with this EPA regulation. Okay, if he's gonna do it or not, I don't know. That's something he can propose, but Congress still got to pass it. So whoever you vote for in your Congress, whoever you put in office, that's who's gonna decide how broke you're gonna be in the future. Okay. Okay, moving along. One more thing, and I'll let you guys go. Here we are, right here. FMCSA, they coming for us, boy. Boys and girls, they coming. Okay, ELD revisions. In June 2025, the FMCSA plans to propose changes to its existing regulation that mandates electronic logging devices on most commercial motor vehicles. Alright, what are they trying to do? As part of the notice, FMCSA asked truck drivers. They didn't ask no truck drivers. First, anything that the FMCSA talking about, they did a study, a poll, or asked any questions. Whoever they asked ain't got no CDL. They don't drive no truck. Okay, so if you want to know, wait a minute, they asked some questions. They didn't ask. They didn't ask no questions. Okay, not to us. Okay, they asked the suit and tie guys some questions. So anyways, moving on. The FMCSA is looking to reevaluate or modify the ELD regulations for rebuilt or remanufactured CMV engines or glider kits. It says for everybody with a pre-emissions truck or a pre-emissions engine 2000 and older, they want to modify the ELD to where you now have to have the ELD on your truck. Right now we ELD exempt, but like I said, in June 2025, they're looking to change this, which is next year. Okay, that's next year. White is trying to fight it, of course, but what do I think about it? Well, look, guys, this is what I think about it. Number one, I don't care. I already told you guys, at this point in time, we got the Russian ELD devices. The FMCSA is just whoever's running this thing. We need to figure out who they are so we can get them out of office. Just gonna remove them out of office, get somebody in there. I think they focusing on the wrong thing. Focusing on this ELD device that's a complete joke in trucking. Nobody follows it. I ain't never followed it the whole time I've been in trucking. Well, I follow it now, but that's because I'm a local driver and I don't even go over my hours anyway. And I really don't follow it. It follows itself. I just go on duty and it does what it does. And when I get done with work, I just log off. So, but this ELD joke. First of all, everybody. If I was working in scale house, any scale house, it could be any scale house in the United States. If 1,000 trucks come through, I bet I can get 900 violations on ELDs. Just 900 violations every single per every 1,000 trucks to come by. 900 of them have ELD violations, whether they be personal conveyance, not using the ELD at all, ELD book ain't signed, over hours. They don't show pre-trip. Post-trip, whichever one they're supposed to show. It's just a ton of violations. It's all a joke. It's all a joke. Me personally, I think they need to do away with the ELD device completely. Truck drivers they know when to wake up and when to go to bed, okay? And the ones that don't, they gonna roll it over, with or without an ELD. They still gonna roll it over. Matter of fact, the guys that fall asleep now and roll their trucks over in the medium, they got ELDs in their truck. How's that working out? It's not working out. They still gonna roll it over, even if they got the ELD or not. They gonna roll it over. So, but if they do this mandate, like I said, we got the Russian ELD law books, and FMCSA, what they gonna do? Every time the Russians come out with a new device, they'll put it on the ban list, and then them Russians will rename the device and get it re-registered with FMCSA, and that'll be good another year or two, and then it'll get put back on the ban list, and then they'll rename it something else, and then re-register it, and it'll be good for another 2 years. So it's just a joke. It's a joke. The whole thing is a joke. Me personally, I don't go through scare houses anyway, so don't none of this apply to me. I ELD exempt or ELD or not, I don't even go through the scare houses anyway. I just keep going. So but that's just, I'm not telling you what to do. That's what I do. I don't get paid to go in there. I don't know what's in there. Don't nothing good come from out of there. So I ain't never found a reason to go up in there. I don't need to go in no scale house to weigh a truck. I know how much I'm weighing. I loaded 90,000 pounds up in here. I know how much my truck weighs, so I don't need to go in there and get on no scale for them to tell me I'm 90,000 pounds. I already know I'm 90,000 pounds. I don't need nobody going there to let me know, hey man, you got a flat tire. Okay, if I got a flat tire, I'll see you. Don't worry, I'll see. I'm the one that's got to change it. I'll know it's flat. Don't worry. Hey man, you got a light out. Okay, well, I'll get it fixed when I get stopped. So I never found no reason to go up in hey man, we need to check your logbook. No, I can check my logbook myself. Let me look at it. According to my logbook, I got plenty of hours. Okay, so yeah. I ain't never found no reason to go up in there. Now I'm gonna get back to y'all in the next video.